My gosh, isn't that incredible stuff? I am so excited about what God's going to do through that and the impact it's going to make on our kids and the kids all over the country. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is our picture passes. This part is where Emily demonstrated this up on the screen just a moment ago during the video, and that's where we make that transition from in video to actually happening in the room. So if you would go ahead and open your folders, you can see an actual picture pass, and we're going to talk through how that is going to work. In a second, Sam is going to demonstrate that for us, but as you can see, once again, it has the house. That is the thing that we were talking about just a moment ago, and you can see on the picture pass, the review side. And this right here is where that single teacher up front is going to be walking the kids through that picture pass. You're going to have all three. You're going to utilize it through the adventure bag with Emily used. And you can see on there, it has questions for your 2-year-olds and your 3-year-olds. It's also going to have your questions for a 4-year-old all the way up through kindergarten. Very simple and very brief to help. You'll see in the 2s and 3s, very transitional information to help them transition from that young age into this new curriculum that we're providing. And at the same thing, you're going to see a little bit more in-depth with our 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, and our kindergartners. So you're going to see that. Once again, through the video, very intentional, repetition, talking about that. Again, repetition. The kids are going to truly understand what this point is. It's not going to be something they're going to learn briefly and forget in a couple weeks, but it's going to be something that's going to stick in them and is going to stay with them. So Sam's going to come up now, and she's going to demonstrate how to actually utilize that picture pass during an experience.
Oh, friends, you did such a good job watching the video. Didn't we have a great time? And now it's over. So we're going to turn it around. Movie time is all over. And what do you think will be next? The picture passes. If you said picture passes, you were right. And we'll get started with that. I have something special to show you. I just found Emily's adventure bag. What do you think's inside? What do you think? I heard somebody say picture passes. Oh, there are some picture passes in here. What do you think is on the picture passes? Somebody said a house. I heard house. Let me see. Oh my goodness. There is a house picture pass in here. If you said house, you need to pat yourself on the back. Good job. And I want you to look at this house and tell me, who lives in your spirit heart? Who lives in your spirit heart? Can you tell me? Jesus does. And when you ask Jesus to live in your spirit heart, he gives you the gift of the Holy Spirit to live in your spirit heart too. Let's see. There was a house in there. What other picture pass do you think is in here? I heard a mirror and I heard a gift, and I'm finding a mirror. If you said mirror, you need to give yourself a thumbs up. Here is the mirror, and I want you to tell me, God's Holy Spirit changes you to make you look like who? Say that again.
Jesus.
God's Holy Spirit does change you to look like Jesus so you can do the things that Jesus would do. Oh, you guys are so smart. And I noticed there's one more thing in this bag. Do you know what it is? A gift? Okay, let's see. Let's see if you're right. Oh my goodness, it is a gift. Take a look at that. You guys are so good at figuring out what's in Emily's adventure bag. And I want to know this. God does give us a gift. What is the gift that God gives you when you ask Jesus to come live in your spirit heart? What is that gift? It's the what? Say it again. Good, say it one more time. It is the Holy Spirit. Great job. I want everyone to give themselves a hand. You did a great job on your picture passes.
Very cool. Now, as you can see, Sam showed you that it's very intentional to be with the kids. You're going to have a single leader once again leading the kids through that. So what happens while you are teaching that? What else is going on? You're still going to be in your small groups. You're still going to have, the rest of you are going to be working with the kids and helping them, making sure that they are paying attention and staying focused. And now we're going to transition a moment to our small group time. This is another one of our big changes that we've made in the curriculum. This is where we've taken it from that, as Kendra mentioned, the perimeter, like herding the cat atmosphere, to now being really intentional. Go ahead in your folder once again. You're going to see a small group leader guide. Go ahead and get that out. And this is going to show you exactly what you're going to be doing. Now, like I said, this makes that transition from a single leader up front presenting the story to now you're going to be teaching this with your kids as a group. It's very easy to see on the front side. It has the Romans 15:19. He has given me the power of the Holy Spirit. Whoosh. You're still going to have that verse for the kids to see. And then on the back side is going to be your small group guide. You'll see in the purple category, it's going to tell you exactly what you need to be doing. You'll see, introduce yourself. You're going to make sure the kids are paying attention. It's very simple. You can read it on there. And then we're going to reference the story cards. So let's go ahead. If you also, in your notes, you're going to see some story cards. Feel free to pull that on out, or you can take a look up here on the screen and you can see the story cards. What you'll see is 1, 2, 3 different story cards that you will use to help make sure the kids are understanding the story. They've seen it visually. They've heard it with music. Now they're going to work with their hands. This is a time where they can use their hands. They're going to be laid out in front, and you can see it on your story guide. It tells you exactly what to do. It has your review questions exactly in place. Everything is perfectly laid out for you. It's going to be a very easy transition for that. And now we're going to have Sam transition us from our picture pass time to our small group time, and then we will wrap up after our small group on how do we close out an experience? How do we wrap things up?
Thank you for looking at our picture passes with me, but picture pass time is all over. It's time to turn it around. Oh my goodness! We only have one thing left to do. Show me your number 1. And as soon as we finish, guess who's going to come back? Our mommies, our daddies, our parents, our families to come and get us. So we're going to put our star here and do our last fun job with our small group. And here's my lovely small group right here. Now I need one of my small group members to hold this for me. I only pick people that are sitting nicely or standing. Okay, you're doing better now. You can hold it. Now, we're all going to say our memory verse together. Are you ready? Romans 15:19. He has given me the power of the Holy Spirit. Whoosh. Oh, what a good group. You guys did a great job. High five, high five, high five. Awesome. And now I'm going to ask you the question. I want you to tell me the answer. Why does God's Holy Spirit fill you up? God's Holy Spirit gives me power. Yay, good job. And now we're going to play a game about our Bible story. I'm going to let each one of you hold these. You need to be really careful. I want you to take good care of it. Hold it up high so everybody in our group can see. Good job. Oh, very nice, very nice. But don't cover your face because your faces are so pretty. There you go. Okay, now I want you to take your finger and point to the card with me while I read it to you. God's wonderful gift came in like a howling wind. God's gift was the Holy Spirit. Can you make a wind sound with me? Whoosh. Oh, that sounded so good. And number 2, here's our second one. God's Holy Spirit filled his people with power. They ran outside to tell everyone. And can you make the little fire over your head? They had the power like fire over the head, but it didn't burn them. And the last one, number 3, the people outside wanted God's wonderful gift. Peter told them, say no to bad things. Ask Jesus to forgive you. Okay, now put on your thinking cap and keep that in your brain, because now we're going to play the game. Watch this. I'm going to try to trick you guys. I'm going to try to trick you. You got to pay attention. Okay, be careful. Be nice to each other. There we go. Right over here. There you go. See if you can squeeze in there. There you go. Okay, let me see. Oh, those are not in the right order, are they? I'm seeing Peter first, and I hold up your two. Now I'm seeing the wind, and I'm seeing the fire. Are they in the right order? No. I need you guys to help me. I'm going to take, hold up your one.
Okay, Sam, let's say the first set of parents are starting to check in, or they're coming to pick up their kids right now. What do we do?
Okay. Oh my. Our parents are here, so let's really put these in order really fast. Really fast. Oh, number one, good job. No, come here, come here, come here. Don't go play right now. You stay right there. Right here. And now we have our story in order so we can do our adventure books. I have some stickers for you, so we're going to go to the tables and get started. Are you ready? Woo!
All right, very cool. Very, very good. Now, that right there, you can see through this story card right on the front and back. It has everything right there for you. And so what Sam just modeled is actually happening in the small groups. It is not an opportunity for one teacher to teach everything. That's what's going to happen in your small groups all together. Now, as I said, this is how we wrap up our experience. Now, we're not wrapping up our experience with kids running around, playing with toys and whatnot. What they're going to be wrapping up with is your adventure books. So go ahead and get your adventure books out of your folder there. Now, this is one of my personal favorite because as parents are going to be coming in, they see two things when they come into an experience. They see the beginning and they see the end. And so at the end, what they're going to be seeing is you, the leader, working with their kids in a small group setting, listening and understanding what they have learned for this week. And so as you can see, your adventure books, they're going to be sitting at a table. They're going to be sitting down at your small group section, maybe on the ground. They can be coloring this. They may have some stickers to be putting on there, as Sam mentioned. And that's how we wrap it up. And so as parents are coming in, you call for them. Once you call for them, the kid will come up, check them out. Away they go with their book in hand. There's nothing lined out. There's no names to write on. It's real simple, real clean, easy way to get them out. And what it does is they have their paper 100% in their hand as they leave. There's not okay, now let's find your paper and start digging around. They have it in their hand. It has their verses. And what's the wonderful thing that Kendra and Allison talked about at the very beginning? They're all learning the same thing from the beginning through the end, 2 years old up through kindergarten. That, my friends, is exactly how you need to do 1 hour of our new early childhood training.